guys, it's Angela and Tomo here from North Canterbury Sports Trust with our online gymnastics session number 6. Hey, today if you've got a little chair handy or a cone or something like that, would be great for our class today, but it's time to warm ourselves up. So first up today we're using our sacks or our pillows as races. So over here we've got a couple of options for you. Tomo's got one of the sacks so he's going to pop into, but if you haven't got any sacks at home, then you can actually just use your old pillow slip, but do check with your big person first. You want to put your feet inside it, get yourself balanced, and you're ready to go. Let's see if we can just jump first, just test out our jumping. Good. Alright, Tomo's going to see if he can jump around our chair that we've got in place, keeping his feet together. Good job, around he goes. It's quite hard work doing that jumping, but make sure you do it with your 2 feet together. I'm going to tangle myself up there. Right, then Tomo's going to see if he can do it going backwards. So round his chair he goes. Good job. What about sideways? Do you think he can go sideways around the chair? Good. And if you've got a big person with you or another friend and they've got a pillow slip as well, then you can have a little bit, oh you know it, of the pillow slip race or the sack race. Are you ready? Go. Oh, I think it was a tie. Shall we try it again? We'll move ourselves backwards. Right, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, Tomo got me on that one, but I reckon I could get him on the backwards one. We'll try it one more time. This time, we're having a backwards race. Here we go. Go! That was a poor start, wasn't it? Shall we try it one more time? Right, here we are. 1, 2, 3, go! Ah, he's got me on the backwards one too. All right, come on out of your pillow slip or your sack and pop those down over there. And we'll get ready for our stretches. Just starting with our heads to one side and the other side and forward and back. Shoulders up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. All right, spider at the ready, feet just a little bit apart. Down one leg to those tippy toes and back up again. And down the other side and back up again. 2 spiders at the ready. Down they go. Good work. All right, let's get down to that foot sandwich. Remember, feet together and then turn it into a butterfly. Good, and let's warm up those ankles. And the other side. Good work, and let's do those wrists. Good job. All right, we have a tricky gym skill today. We're going to be looking at handstands. But before we do the handstands, we're going to do a special one which is called a tuck handstand, just to help us learn how to do it. And that might be all you want to do today, that's super, or you can try the handstand at the end as well too. So the first thing we're going to start with is the old bunny hop. What we need to do is make sure that we've got our nice safe hands on the ground. We're on our toes and we jump up. Good. All right, I'm going to get Tomo to turn to the side so you can see how that looks. So he puts his nice safe hands down and feet together and he does a little tuck. Good. That's the start of a handstand. So if you're really struggling and you're not sure how to start with your handstand, the tuck handstand is the better one. Now, we've got a chair here today. You can use the couch or whatever you've got at home. You can even use the wall if you want to. Up on the chair today, Tomo's going to try his tuck handstand. So he gets himself on the chair. That's it. And he puts his hands just down on the ground. And see how he's already in a tuck shape? So he's got his knees up nice and tight. And he's showing us a tuck handstand. Good job. Come on down, Tom. Have a little breather. So your tuck handstand can get higher and higher on the ground because you know what it feels like on there. Then we start to challenge ourselves again. So go back up onto the chair, Tomo. Start with the tuck shape first. That's it. Nice flat hands on the ground. And then he challenges himself to see if he can do it with his legs, just his toes on the chair. So no knees, just his toes. Good job. Come on down. So So we're getting a little bit harder each time. If you're doing that at home and you've only got a wall, then see if your feet can go on the wall and make that shape like that. All right, we've got one more to try. This time we're going to get on the chair. Same shape as we just had before with our nice flat hands. Yep. And then we want one leg in the air. Yay! Good stuff. Make sure that you try the other leg as well. Practicing your tuck handstands. Good job. Come on down, Tomo. Right, do you reckon his tuck handstands got any better? Shall we have a look? I'm going to go on the side. Yep, that's it. And go. Wow! See, it's already higher. So if you want to practice your handstands like that, that's perfect. The next one we're going to look at is how to do the handstand nice and straight. So we have to make sure that we go into the handstand properly. So what we do is we stand with our feet together. We always make sure that our arms are here so that we almost look like a handstand before we start. Then all we do is we just have one leg and we step it forward and we just hold it there. Yeah. And back again. So we start with 2 feet together, step one forward, tip yourself over a little bit. Good. And back again. Let's do it again and really tip ourselves over this time. And whoa! All right, so when we're trying to do our handstand, that's the way that we want to start. When we finish it, exactly the same, we come back the same way, always landing on our feet. So the next stage after you've tried your tuck handstand is what we call the 3/4 handstand. So we're standing with our feet together, arms up tall. We do the same step as we've been practicing and we just put our hands down a little bit. Perfect. And can you see how Tomo landed on his feet as well? Really, really important. So we can practice that up against the wall and we can get better and better at it. Then we can try it without the wall. I'm going to get Tomo to just turn to the side and show you that 3/4 handstand so you can see. It's not all the way up, but he starts really tall. He does a step and up. Good. And arms by his ears when he finishes. All right, do you want to try a full handstand? Stay where you are, Tomo. Arms up really high. Nice tall start. So remember, this is what he looks like. That's what his handstand's going to look like. If his arms are down here, it's not going to be a good handstand. So up nice and tall. That's it. Good job. And then just that last bit, getting onto your feet again. Let's have one more turn. Big tall stretch. That's it. Good job. Well done, excellent. So you can practice those handstands without the wall or with the wall as well. And remember, you've got the chair. All right, we're going to move the chair out the way just a minute because it's time for our routine. So Tomo's going to be standing, facing you first, of course, because he'll do his super tada. Good. And turn himself back. Now today we're going to be adding on the tuck handstand. So we'll do it nice and slowly first up. Jump half turn. Forward roll to L-sit, down to your dish, roll over to your front support, jump those feet up, and the big frog. Shoulder stand from last week, and stand up, good, and then add the tuck handstand. Excellent. So just really important in that shoulder stand that you stand up with your 2 feet together. Tomo, can I just get you to do that shoulder stand again? Just facing that way. So he does his shoulder stand, yep, going down, up really tall. So when he comes down on the ground, he has to get these feet ready to land together and up. Good, because then he can go straight into his tuck handstand. All right, let's see it one more time and have the whole routine together. Nice tall start, brilliant. Jump half turn, forward roll to the L, lie down to the dish, roll over to the front support, jump the feet up, big frog. Nice shoulder stand. And bunny. Good work. That is looking really good. I hope at home you're remembering all of those moves so that you can put the whole routine together. Hey, we've got a bit of a challenge on today. A handstand challenge. I'm going to take Tomo on. Whoever's at your place, you might challenge them to do a handstand. We're going to see who can stay up the longest. I'm going to just tuck myself in. Right, you're going to do your handstand on that side and I'll do mine on this. Big tall stretch, here we go. Ta-da! Hey, there's another one that you could do in the handstand challenge as well and try and do some spaghetti legs. So we do our big tall stretch. Here we go. Spaghetti legs. See how you go with your handstands? We're going to try one more, see who's got the best handstand of the day. Are you ready? Go. It's Tomo! Well done. Hey, we're going to do our acrobatic challenge now. So we're going to come on down to the ground. One person has their knees bent up. That's it. And the other person has the hands on the knees. So everyone's actually holding on to their knees. Make a super tall shape. You can stop right here and then come down if you want. Or, you know we like a challenge. So, hands on my knees. I've got your knees. We're nice and tight. And I'm going to step one leg down, the other leg down. Look at us. And here we go. Back up. Whoa. So see if you can have a go at that one at home together. All right, it's almost time for us to go. So the last thing that we've got to do is our big ta-da and our double high five. Thanks, Tomo. Great handstand work today, mate.